All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to my new video here on CoolStuffInc.com. We're playing some Standard. We're playing some Mice. That's right, a Mice aggro deck. Of course, Mice, one of the 10 typal pairs in Bloomburrow. Duskmourn's not here just yet. And has kind of been floating in and out. You know, is Mice good? Is it bad? Well, this player, Gabriel91, went 5-0 in a Magic Online league with this deck, and I wanted to give it a spin. Mice aggro, just a lot of mice. We got some really, really good mice here in Heartfire Hero and Emberheart Challenger, seeing play in other decks as well, as far as being aggressive, really powerful prowess and valiant threats. Manifold Mouse is huge here, giving double strike. And of course, double strike is a good ability by itself, but double strike gets really nasty when you're pumping up with Valley Questcaller and Mabel, and Mabel's +1s and the equipment, as well as Monstrous Growth being the big one here. So having, a 6-power double strike trampler is pretty insane. Couple 1-drops here in Swordmaster and Cheeky House Mouse, pretty cool. And really just a straightforward, sleek, streamlined, aggressive deck. And Sideboard's got some, some kind of go big cards like the Forerunner and Toscana's welcome for grindy matchups, as well as Invasion of Gobakhan and friends for things like ramp and control. And just a cool little deck. So let's give it a spin and see how it goes. Brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com.
CoolStuffInc.com is a proud sponsor of Jim Davis, and you can show your support while getting 5% off your entire order by using the promo code JIM5 at checkout. Need singles for constructed or kitchen table play? Looking to pick up sealed product or the latest in Magic accessories? We've got you covered. CoolStuffInc.com is the place for all your Magic the Gathering needs, and remember to use the code JIM5 at checkout for 5% off. CoolStuffInc.com, cool stuff in stock.
Old Mabel. Is Mabel old? Mabel looks pretty young. We're going to keep. Sounds fine. Needs a little help in the 2-drop slot, but... A Worm Coil engine? That's fun. Alright. Island, go. Here's a Heartfire Hero. One of the linchpins of the deck. Island. Not a good time for no 2-drop, unfortunately, but you have Might and Meek and they have an unsummon. It's really, it's good. All right, let's play challengers. They can have a counter spell here. We're gonna go right at the curve. So, all right, that's pretty good for us. What kind of flash creatures are there? What's mono blue up to these days? Lodestone Needle. ETB, tap an artifact, put 2 stun counters on it, and they're stunning the hero, not the challenger. This is interesting. Play a Mirrex. I am officially not sure what's going on. Torch the tower, sure. Some sort of blue-red artifact deck. And a Schooner. Oh, there's like some artifact deck on a weird draw, sure. Well, maybe it's Mabelline. Maybe it's Mabelline. Kite Sail Larcenist. Okay. They're going to turn their Lodestone Needle and my Mabel into treasures. And they're going to crew... They're like coming at us right now. This is quite the variety pack of cards, but they're going to explore their Larcenist. They hit a land. Some sort of like blue-red aggro deck. How many stun counters does this thing put on there? 2 stun counters? That's a lot. Untap. We draw Get Lost. Okay, that's pretty cool. So we can kill the Larcenist and get back our Mabel, which is sweet. We can even play Pay the Ward and Might of the Meek. Alright, another one. Okay. Turn the old Mabel back on. Probably just gonna Might of the Meek the Heartfire Hero, honestly, because we want to just get counters there. So I'm not gonna hit the Mabel. They have an unsummon too, or what else? Oh, they got another Torch Tower. They have Rona's Vortex. Man, they're really coming at us. All right, well, good thing I waited on this Might of the Meek, right? Let's do this. Cantrip. They had a counter. Draw a card. Draw Inspiring Vantage. Sure. Unfortunately, Cragflame is legendary, so playing more Mabels didn't really do that much, but... Or replaying Mabel, per se. It's an interesting deck. What's this do? Craft with Artifact. Target you control explores. Active only as a sorcery. Okay. Here's the Gleaming Gear Drake, and it looks like the Drake is going up into maps. Witchstalker Frenzy, so like blue-red, like artifact-y aggro stuff. That's sweet. Bin the Frenzy. Get a map again. And Schooner. Damn. Here's a crewmate. Little pirate stuff going on, too. What a brew. What a brew. Alright. We've drawn all 3 Mabels. That's kind of lame, honestly. We play second Mabel. We can't even do anything else. This kind of sucks. Sorry. This is a really, really bad draw, obviously. We have Hapland, all 3 legends. Nothing else going on, really. Kind of should just say go here. Keep one of the Cragflames and say go. It's pretty ugly. We just, like, don't have anything, and the shock is looking pretty awful, too. They keep the Staunch Crewmate on top, which can find a pirate or an artifact. They seem to have plenty of those. They find Captain Storm Cosmium Raider. Remember, an artifact ETBs, but a counter a pirate you control. Okay. And pirates are really outdoing the poor mice. That's an exile here. They're actually literally hitting every spot here. They're exiling my Heartfire heroes. They're curving out. We're drawing terribly. They're hitting their scries. Yeah, they can crew with the schooner. Yeah, this game's not looking so good for us, but Sideboard has no artifact removal. I have Nettle Guard, I guess. It's fun. Here comes Scooter. They only attack for 3, not 9. That seems incredibly conservative. We draw Valley Questcaller. Alright, this thing gives Vigilance, Trample, and Haste, but I can't attack anyway. I can shock this crewmate. Well, I guess I could, like, crew or equip attack. If they block, I'll shock the Drake. I don't need that. They don't have summon, we're super dead, but they have a Larcess on top too. We're pretty screwed here, but let's attack. Finish off this Drake. Should have let them. Nah, it's fine. Alright, they got a 14. And they have a handful of gas. Mostly. They can craft their Lodestone Needle too. Another schooner. Alright. Not sure what we're even drawing to here. Mabel is pretty bad multiples. There's a Breaches on top too. Yeah, they're firing all cylinders here, folks. Let me draw a Emberheart Challenger. That's not bad. They have a 3/4 blocker, though. Top card is Monstrous Rage. That's kind of gas, actually. So we were to go equip here. Mabel seems good, but maybe 3 is just too many, you know? Alright, it's a 4/4. I mean, they have a 3/4 blocker. This would be only 4. It's still actually fine. They have both. Sure. Send it in. Send in the clowns. Right, they're going to crew. Monstrous Rage is obviously face up right now, but I think they're just totally fine, just soaking some damage up. Raging. So we get a Prowess. We get some Trample. We get a Monster Roll. Get him for 6 here. Alright. I mean, our hands, that's not blank. We can obviously cast it on Mabel, but I'd like a little more than that. We got a Monster Roll and a Cragflame. Here's the Larcenist. They have Breaches on top, too. Breaches is really good. Arsonist. My Emberheart Challenger is now a treasure. Emberheart Challenger, now a treasure. Attack for 7, no crew. Opponent has played very conservatively. Attack for 4. Leaving back multiple blockers. Also made their needle into a treasure. We draw another land. Man, you're killing me here, Smalls. Oh, like, this is brutal. Alright, play another Mabel. Make another Cragflame. Cragflame's coming out of our ears. Bivouac's gonna go. Put this here. So we're gonna have a 4/5 vigilance. They want a crew and double block. I think it's fine. We'll kill the Raider, I think. Because they have breaches in hand too. So that dies. Then we'll just move over to the Cragflame. I think our Challengers. We want to have a 4/4. So Lost Challenger is what it is. Vigilance, Trample, Haste. They play breaches. They have 2 pirates in play. That's probably going to do it, right? I think basically can't block. Crew, attack. Yeah, we're dead. All right, that's fair. I mean, they got us. They really hit us on all fronts there. Our draw was pretty bad, but we're going to bring in, I would say, Lightning Helix, the Nettle Guards. Elspeth Smite seems only okay, but Forerunner's interesting. Like if we're gonna play a grindier game, I want to shave a Mabel. We're on the play, so it'll be a little more aggressive, maybe. Helix, really hate Get Lost. I just really hate Get Lost. I don't know. I say it all the time, but just think the card is quite bad. Just gonna shade those. We have other removal spells, so Forerunner's pretty sweet. Maybe we'll be a little more. We're on the play this game. Let's keep the aggressive stance, but I think maybe for game 3 we'll board in the Forerunners. Be a little grindier. I might just go to 1 Mabel, actually. I don't know. Mabel's fine. Obviously, we were recency biased. We drew a bunch of Mabels, and they weren't very good together, so... I mean, Rage is bad against their unsummons and stuff. Let's save a Rage. Let's try this. On the play. Beats. This is fun. A little cheeky house mouse. Love the Eldraine plant. We got Mountain Spyglass Siren. So we're gonna play our Lord. So we have safe attack. And get in for 3. I love how elegant this card is too. Like just a simple card, but it plays really well with the mouse themes. That's annoying. They kill my Doofus. I guess trading House Mouse for Siren's fine. It is a pirate. They have pirates energies too, so. Little House Mouse. Here is Captain Storm. We have Shocks and Might of the Meek. So what's Might of the Meek here? Try to find a land. We got Prowess. We got top card is a Heartfire Hero. We draw a land. Sick. So we're going to go land, Shock, Heartfire Hero. All excellent. Emberheart Challenger is kind of gas, honestly. This card's pretty insane. And now let's stack. Say go. They're already at 10? Wow. That's a lot. Here's Kitesail Larson. Sure. Be a shame if anything happened to it, you know? And Spyglass Siren. Oh, they made their map into a treasure. That's gas. Oh, I didn't process initially what happened. Oh, I'm sure. I am sure. Pay the ward. That's back. Play land. I guess I would offer a trade here. This is fine. Your Challenger and our removal spell, so... Take one. You're at 7. Your turn. Play a Demolition Field and a Schooner. You need a little more than that. Here's Challenger. Something's dying. Oh, they're going to Lodestone Needle again. Sure. So, get stunned. Attack for 2. And... would have had lethal there, right? 5, 4, 3, 2. I just put him into 1. Heartfire Hero ready to go. We killed Caught in the Crossfire. Deals 2 damage to each non-outlaw creature. Very lucky we have a shock here for prowess, because otherwise we would get kind of wrecked. So we're going to shock you, prowess up. That kills the hero, and they go to 2. Person dead on board. Alright, go get him, buddy. Alright, cool game. Sweet game. Now for game 3. Do we want to go bigger and be a little more of a control deck? I think we do. They showed us a sweeper too. So let's board out some of the stinkers and bring in more removal spells and the Forerunners. And take out like the Monstrous Rages and the House Mice. And bring in like a land. The Forerunners. We might want a few Get Losts. Not like thrilled about it, but... so they have an instant speed Pyroclasm. Gobakhan. Tuscana's Welcome is interesting. It's a little slow. Yeah, I don't think we want that. I guess just a few Get Losts. And just like not ideal, but plays into the plan we're trying to execute, so... Welcome Rage. 2 Mabels is fine. Interested in Jaya? I don't think so. Monstrous Rage? No. Tuscana's Welcome is interesting. It would obviously draw a good amount of cards. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rule spells. Oh, let's not get lost, whatever. Okay, this is fine. Nettle Guard's kind of nice here. They got a 1-drop, they got a 1-drop. It's annoying. Alright, well. We got Inspiring Vantage and Sega. You got some lands, but... They got a map? Sweet. Take him to town. That's a great exchange for us. They wasted a mana on turn 2. It's a 1-for-1. Very pleased. We're going to Questcaller. Yeah, we'll Questcaller first for the Scries. They might have a Kitesail Larcenist, but if I draw a land, I can kill it and get my guy back, so... It's also a 2-3 and plays around Torch Tower. Tempo in these early turns is very important. What's up, friend? Cavern on Pirate. They should play a Breaches. That's so good for us. Wow. Alright, Breaches has to die. Breaches is too good. So I could play Mabel here and attack for 3 and try and kill Breaches later, but like it's just so risky if they have a way to pump it, they get a free card off of it. Where should I kill it? This is pretty mana inefficient, but whatever. Breaches is like the clutch card from them, so. Oh yeah, it's not a mouse anyway. Heh, that'd have been really bad. Not a mouse. It's mouse lore, but not a mouse. Here's a Schooner. And a Gleaming Gear Drake. Okay. I mean, our Nettle Guard can take care of some of this stuff. So Nettle Guard can take care of the Schooner, which is kind of cool. We get to Scry here also. I think I want to land. Attack. I would kill Schooner here. Alright, so you're dead. In for 2. They have a Drake and 2 cards. They have a Clue, I guess, too. We got Double Challenger, Manifold Mouse, and Mabel. We got tons of stuff going on here. There's an Uncounterable Spyglass Siren. That's pretty good with the Drake. They have a removal spell, too. That'll be fine. And so they're out. Torch Tower, they have a clue, I guess, but they can Torch, Scry Top. That's still... Scry Top, draw it. Alright, got some work to do. We have the double Challenger here, which is pretty cool. They keep the card on top. Alright, 12 to 20. We have double strike, double triggers, and Mabel. Here's a staunch crewmate. The whiff. So sad. And here's a Drake. Interesting. I mean, this is pretty good for us. We're going to have 2 double striking 3/3s. Oh, they're 2/2s. Never mind. And now they're going to attack. That's pretty interesting. They were very conservative last game with their attacks. And that was like a pretty aggressive attack. So Manifold Mouse, double target, double strike. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Offspring. If I play a land, Might of the Meek is a instant. Shock is an instant. But I can also hit a land too. I'm just gonna play a land. I think it's high upside if we hit a spell, so. Alright, so we have a Forerunner and a Manifold Mouse. Let's tilt. Double strike, attack. I guess we are threatening a spell too, so I'm just gonna block. Sure. Alright. 17 to 8. We got Mabel for pumps, and then 2 double strike triggers and 2 more shots of spells. They play breaches. They only have 1 actual pirate in play though. He's coming in. Top card probably. Oh, Treasure's cool with the Drakes too. Their deck's cool. Definitely a cool deck. So this is a 4/4 and a 2/2. This also has first strike, right? We draw Flowerfoot Swordmaster. Oh my god. Okay. Interesting. Really depends on what we hit off these challengers. Like, we could also just equip with Mabel too. It gives trample and vigilance. They actually have a 5/5 and a 3/3. This might just be a setup turn, honestly. I think he might just do nothing this turn, and then we'll just go for the kill next turn with our Swordmaster. I think I like just going to combat, double targeting, and seeing what we hit, and then going from there. So I don't think we're attacking this turn. 5/5 through the first strike, just too much stuff. We can go for a big attack next turn. So let's go to combat. Target 1, target the other. Get 2 cards off these. We get a land and a land. It's not ideal. Double strike. No attacks. Land. We got Mabel and Swordmaster for Valiant. We could also equip target both Swordmasters for double pumps too. So I think we're very well set up for a huge attack next turn. We can just go equip. That pumps the entire team +2/+0. And then double strike both these challengers. They draw a card. They have breaches, but we are really wide here. Would that power class be good? It would kill the 2/2 and the 2. Not that much actually. Here's Staunch Crewmate again. Looking for a pirate or an artifact. They find another breaches. That's a good sign. I think we're good here. Here goes breaches by itself. Probably exile top card and then make another breaches, maybe. Top card is a Obliterating Bolt, which is pretty good, but 12. They bolt down probably Mabel, but I think we're still good. So we're going to have Double Strike and Trample-ish. They're going to bolt the Manifold Mouse. Sure, so I only have one Double Striker. I think that's just fine, though, because we can just go super big on one guy. Play New Breaches, sure. So that grows the Rakes. We got a little ways to go here, but we draw another Swordmaster. I can't equip all three. So I can go equip. I can even just put another Challenger. So I give it Trample as well. Trample, Double Strike. So this would be 3. I would get a card too, obviously. And Double Strike, so it would be 4, 5. It would be a 6 power Trample Double Strike. So we are like pretty close to dying in the air also. This is 6 and 4 because they can make a treasure when they attack. Okay. Could also be a Leroy here too, honestly. So Double Strike this guy. So now if I attack with everything, I think they're just dead. All right, this is so much damage that, like, say this needs to block it, and then all the other blocks. Yeah, I'm just not there. You figure it out. I think we're fine here. Also, we'll have a blocker back anyway. So, Mathis or blockers, they gotta be dead here. Oh no, the first strike on the Mabel's really bad. Okay, that hurts. Probably still okay, but worse than I thought. Well, we deal first strike, so we'll have to take 1 and then 5 at 6. Ah, they're still dead, I think. Yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9. I think they're taking 9 here. I think that when all's said and done, they're going to be at -1, I think. But I'm not sure. Let's see if I did the math right. Oh, yeah, -1. And even their board was decimated also. So, sick. That was a really awesome game. Opponent had a cool deck. But we won. Best case scenario on Magic. Opponent has a cool deck, but you win. On the play. Ugh, that's a terrible hand. All right, we're going to mulligan. Not so good. I mean, we draw a land, but this hand's pretty gas. We're going to keep this. Ship Mabel, I think. Just keep the curve low. Hope we draw some lands off Might of the Meek. All right, so we go land and Heartfire Hero. We're just going to chain up some Might of the Meeks. I mean, this hand could be insane. We draw a land or two, and they don't do it that much. Botanical Spanked him. Botanical Sanctum. Sorry, we draw Monstrous Rage. Jeez. We draw a land here. Things are pretty nice. We draw a land. Sick. Let me just attack and play Swordmaster. It's a good land, too. And set up for Manifold Mouse next turn. Draw a land for Manifold Mouse and Monstrous Rage. It's a lot. I probably would do Might of the Meek first, I guess, but... Botanical Sanctum. The Lost Jite. Not quite Umezawa's Jite, but just untaps lands. Creature can't block and put a counter on things. Sure. It's a really cool card, but like it feels a little like not impactful. Untap Sanctum. Play a star. Sure. Kind of the coolest thing this card does is honestly untap your lands. Alright, so we don't draw a land. We can Manifold Mouse attack for 6. Or we can Might of the Meek and try and draw a land. If we miss Might of the Meek again. I like that better. I just want to Might twice here, I think. We'll Might twice, get it for a lot of damage. And then hopefully next year we can go Manifold Mouse plus Monstrous Rage. So let's just go Might here. Draw a Mabel. Might here. Okay, cool. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Definitely our aggro draw for sure. They're 9, and I have a double strike attack for like 50 next turn. Discard Illusionist. That's still fine, I think. I take the hero, but I still can go Manifold Mouse, double strike, Monstrous Rage. And it's still 10 power double strike. Alright, what do you got, friend? They made their map into a treasure, which is cute. They're going to use it and map onto the Larcenist. They find a Mockingbird. So they have a 3/4 Larcenist. We're going to have double strike with a lot of power. I think we're still good here. I think they're going to block with the Larcenist, and we're going to mostly kill them. Here's she did. They have like untap, they have like an unsummon or something like that, we're going to lose. But aside from that, I think we're good. They just leave the counter? Sure. Alright, well, here's our Manifold Mouse. Just a little mousy. So, +01/+0. You give it double strike, and you're coming in for an attack. Lethal if I don't block. If I do block, it's still really good for us. They don't block. Alright, there it is. Monstrous Rage and Manifold Mouse are quite the combination. Very potent. Well, I guess they untap land whatever they want. They don't have to do it in sorcery speed. So they could have had it on summon there, but whatever. Alright, so this is the Simic Cookies deck. An aggressive artifacty blue-green deck. I would say we're on the draw. Maybe we want to be a little more controlling on the draw. Definitely want these guards. Probably the Smites. Maybe the Helix. Maybe the Forerunners in a land. Should be a little more... Let's slow it down a little bit. So you got the House Mice. Cut the Monstrous Rages. They're obviously good that game, but like on the draw, it's going to be hard to race them, I think. Unless we're like bringing kill spells. And the more kill spells we have, the worse the Monstrous Rages are. So, kind of Mabel. I got 2 Mabel, actually. I think Mabel's just okay. Let's try this. Not quite what I had in mind. We're going to mulligan again. Sure. I mean, it's better. Keep this and dump. I'll be the Swordmaster. We're going to go Hero into Questcaller. Have a removal spell and a Challenger. Sure. Sucks, the Swordmaster's pretty good, but like I think it's the worst card in our hand, so. Okay, we draw a Might of the Meek. It's not bad. They play a tap land. The Filigree Silix. This is a Ratchet Bomb. So they're also taking the very defensive role, which is interesting. I mean, just gonna play 1 of each mana values. Fine. Still play Questcaller, attack for 2. And then however they want to run their Silix, they can. It's a weird card to bring in with an aggro deck, you know? Our deck's also not like... We're not playing tokens, and we're not really that concentrated on a cost. We have a lot of 1s and a lot of 2s, so... Kind of weird. There's a Surge Engine. Sure. I mean... We probably just Might of the Meek on the Hero. So I guess if I do that, they get pop in response, and I can fizzle it, so... Sure. We draw Manifold Mouse, which is pretty interesting, honestly. So, we play Manifold Mouse, target the Hero, They can pop the Silix just fine. If they don't pop it, like popping it on 2 would kill their Surge Engine too. So like just a 2 for 2, which I think is fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. Alright, so get Scry also, which is cool. Second Questcaller. Questcaller's good. We're a little stuck on lands, but I think it's fine. So go to combat. Double strike the Heartfire Hero. Do I offer the Questcaller for the Surge Engine? I don't think so. Yeah, maybe I do. I have another one, so. It's funny how we, like, tried to board into a more defensive stance, but still, so they're just gonna block with Surge Engine and pop Silix on 2. That's fine. Honestly, that's just a 2 for 2. And that's fine. You know, whatever. 2 for 2 is what it is. We got Questcaller, we got more things going on. Could go Might of the Meek Hero. We're trying to draw a land on Might of the Meek, but let me go wait. Play land 4. Interesting. They're going to Larcenist my Heartfire Hero and play a Siren. So we can't add any more 2s to the board. But we can just double strike our mouse and give it +1/+0 and trample. I guess either one is fine for double strike. Alright, so let's double strike the mouse. Target itself. Attack and see what they do. Can't play any more 2s, obviously. They're just gonna pop the thing on 2. Sure, that's fine also. So, yeah, so that's that. We'll just play Questcaller and say go, I guess. Land 6 for them? Or 5, I mean. They have 2 cards left. Alright. It's kind of a weird game, honestly. Oh, they got a Glyph. Alright. This turns the corner really fast between the Glyph and the Vine Stalks. And Assert, man. They got it all here. Pretty good draw. Silix was better than I thought it was going to be. They attack for a bunch. I think we're dead this game. We're at 12. We can draw land here. We draw land. So we can go Challenger. I think our Heartfire Hero is not long for this world. We can't. I mean, we could get Lost to Larcenist and get it back, I guess. But that costs our entire turn. And if you draw a land, they type back for so much. I was a way out here, honestly. The way out is get back hero. Attack. They block. Maybe. Maybe not. Probably, because I want to draw land and then just kill me with this. It's 5, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I'm not really seeing a way out here. Here we go, next game. I'm not going to reveal my cards. It's fine. Go to game 3. So, game 3, now we're on the play. Do we want to be a little more aggressive? Like, they also went a little more defensive with the Silix. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I think we want to be a little more aggressive. I think actually on the play is just like such a big deal that like maybe we just Take out the Forerunners. A couple get lost. Bring all the rages back in. Maybe I should go balls to the wall. Just go full aggro. I think Smite's still fine. Just keep things cheap. Yeah, let's do this. Alright. I mean, it's not a great hand, but it's a hand, I guess. This is both of our get losts. He's a hero. Alright, so we got Questcaller going. Draw lands, not ideal, sure. Alright. Need some spells, need some help here. Double Sanctum, what a draw. Just 2 tropical islands in a row. Need some help here. We have Village at least, so a little bit else, a little bit to do mana sync wise, but we need more than this to win the game for sure. What's up, friend? Surge Engine, sure. We draw a Mabel. That's actually pretty good. Alright, let's Mabel. Bin that. Would I offer Questcaller for Surge? I think I would. We're ahead on board, so let's trade and keep ourselves ahead. Alright, so we also now have a lot of targeting effects. You can put the sword here and target this with this to the village or vice versa. A couple of removal spells to mop up too. It's looking reasonable here. Mockingbird, X is 2. They're going to have their own Mabel. Feels worse in their deck than it is in my deck, but sure. Alright, I guess we're just get lost. Ooh, we drew a Challenger too? Oh, wow. Oh, boy, here we go. Alright, well, pretty good draws back-to-back here. Because now we are cooking. You're at 7, go. They do have an artifact, I suppose, in their artifact deck. That's cute. Oh, I screwed up. I got excited. I should obviously play the Prowess guy first. They should be at 6. They put the Cragflame on their Spyglass Siren, sure. Hard-hitting questions on top. It's a removal spell. I mean, that question's good. Loss good against questions, so... And they're under too much duress to be able to wait for it, so... They have another question? Wow. Alright, need to attack. Okay. We draw Valley Questcaller. That pumps both things. That just kills them, right? Sure. I guess killing them is fine, too. They're dead anyway. Yeah, so I could have put this here, 2 counters, and then get lost. Either way, they're dead. So, yeah, cool. Laying the beats. Good draw. Mice more powerful than artifacts. You heard it here first, folks. On the play. We got some mice. Swordmaster, Questcaller, Shock, Challenger, I mean. Sure. Not a lot of targeting stuff here, but a little bit of a beatdown draw. Gonna play this as a 1-drop, I think. Definitely like the idea of offspringing it, but... Lush Portico. No. Probably Domain. Just got a Questcaller, I think. Ship it. Maybe not Domain? I don't know. Well, here's Challenger. And we were feeling hyper aggressive. We could, in theory, like shock our own creature or something. But here's the Heartfire Hero. Hero's great, but not really what we want right now, I don't think. So ship that. Just fire him for an attack. It's a lot of damage. Huh. We could like shock our own Swordmaster and do an extra 3 damage, but that's only 1 more damage than shocking them. And if they have a kill spell, it's bad and stuff. So, all right, yeah, there's Domain. All right, so it's just a race to Sunfall. I mean, we have like lethal next turn. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Close to lethal, not quite. They gain some life. All right, well, that's not lethal either. All right, well, we're showing all in. We're just gonna shove. They have a 4-mana sweeper, so be it. Get lost. Gone. They can cast Leyline Binding, unfortunately. The Mice beats. Herd Migration again. So this will put them at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so down to 7. Say go. No 4-mana sweeper, please. Archangel of Wrath. Just a 3/4 flying lifelink to try and bridge the gap. We're going to untap. We're going to draw Mabel, Heir to Cragflame. That's a mouse. That is a mouse to the plan. This Anthem's the Mice. Makes a Cragflame. We have another shock on top. So if I attack with everything, they block of the biggest thing. They gain their 10. They take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's good enough for me. Good enough for me. Vigilant Trample. So there's no point in equipping, right? We want to shock them. So, yeah, they block the biggest thing. They're 10. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Send in the clowns. Got it ahead of Sunfall. That's the way to do it. Upstairs. Technically, shocking our own Swordmaster is more damage, but we don't need more damage because they're just dead. So, no overkill necessary. All right, so Domain is tough, obviously, if they get Sunfall. We're going to stop them from doing that. I would say you want these Nettle Guards for a nice disenchant effect. Invasion of Gobakhan is pretty cool. And maybe a Bivouac. And let's cut these. I mean, Get Lost. Well, actually, you just need Get Lost. Check out the shocks. Actually, have a Mabel. I want to shave the clunky cards, basically, and just be super low to the ground if possible. Just go down to 1 Mabel. And then also want to be aware of getting hit by a temporary lockdown. Questcaller's like, it's pretty good. Challenger, Manifold Mouse. Maybe just all the Mabels. All the Mabels and a Get Lost. Just go super low to the ground. Let's try this. Game 2. The Mices. Alright. 1 drop again. 1 drop, 2 drop Invasion. On the draw. A little slower, but gonna maze it up. We have new fancy lands coming in Duskmorn. And let's just see how this shakes out. I'm gonna draw. I mean, probably just Questcaller again. Maybe draw Invasion too. We could Invasion now instead of for attacking the Invasion next turn. I kind of like that, actually. Let's just Invasion, see what's up. Take a little look, see what's going on. That's definitely a hand. They have Lockdown and Sunfall and the ramp for Sunfall. We have second Invasion, which is kind of cool. So let's take Lockdown. And then I guess we'll attack the Invasion. They're going to cast... Well, they could get lost here, too, I guess. It's fun. If they get lost, we have a chance to Challenger haste to kill the Invasion, so they go land Harvest. I guess Sunfall with nothing in play is not bad anyway, so... These maps are kind of cool. You know, killing a 1-drop with Get Lost and giving me 2 maps is, you know, it's a thing. Here's Might of the Meek. That would flip the Invasion. Let's Let's just give trample. All right, sure. They still have lockdown, so you might be in trouble here, actually. They can just cast lockdown. Yeah, we attack this. They just play a land, play lockdown, hit my challenger, my light shield array, and my maps. And then I think we're probably dead. They have to actually draw land, I guess. If they don't draw land, I mean, the thing is they have lockdown and sunfall. Oh man, yeah, this is bad. All right. We have Get Lost to get the Challenger and the actually, that's actually not that bad, right? We can Get Lost to Lockdown and get back our Challenger and our Invasion, which is kind of cool. And then Invasion again. That's not bad. That is definitely not bad. Let's go land, Get Lost. Here comes the Invasion of Gobakhan and the Challenger. Look at their hand. We see Sunfall. Take it. And then we can Questcaller, so we don't need to take Atraxa yet. Obviously, they have Sunfall potentially in 2 turns, but what am I going to do? You know, like, although if I play Invasion, I get to flip the other Invasion. Sure, let's do that. Play Invasion. Prowess. Choose Atraxa. Atraxa is now really expensive. Attack, win the battle. And they have Sunfall kind of lined up. We have the Bivouac too, so... Alright, add a counter, say go. And try and work through his Sunfall. That is our issue. They're going to sack the Harvest in their main phase, so they can shuffle and then Surveil. Makes sense. Bivouac will help here against Sunfall a little bit, but it is kind of slow. It's cool with the arrays, I guess. So they land, setting up to Sunfall next turn. So let's see what we want to do. They're going to Get Lost to the Challenger. And they have 7 mana. They're 2 mana from Atraxa. They obviously have a Sunfall available also. I guess we sack this. We got a long way to go here, honestly. So here's Bivouac. I mean, they're going to cast Sunfall. If I play Questcaller, like, for sure. Yeah, this is tough. All right. I mean, a lot of work to do here, honestly. A lot of work to do. So, say go, put a counter on. We have 2 pretty good threats. So, we're applying some pressure, but obviously 23 is a lot. Cavern Soul on Angel, cast Sunfall as predicted. They're 1 mana from casting Atraxa. Alright, well, we have a lot of work to do. We draw Monstrous Rage. This is Bivouac. And hope they, I guess, brick on lands for a few turns. Add a counter. Add a counter. Good old Atraxa. Domain getting a huge boost in the new set. A couple good cards for Domain coming. Everywhere land tokens. Oh yes, good old Get Lost being bad. Top card's Atraxa. They can just cast that one naturally. They don't need to draw land, so I'll probably leave it on top. And I think we're in big trouble, honestly. I don't really know if we have any big outs here. They have a blocker. I'm going to draw a Manifold Mouse. That's not even, I mean, Double Strike's cool and all, but it's just not even close to enough damage, I don't think. All right, so we make a 3/3. I think we're going to game 3 here. Village. All right. Yeah, we're not beating Atraxa at 20 life, so that's fine. I'll go to game 3. No big deal. On the play. Alright. Interesting hand. I'm gonna keep. It's a 1-drop into a 2-drop, so like it's kind of it's like a mono red draw. Don't really have much going on beyond that, but suppose we have Get Lost for a potential lockdown. Manifold Mouse is a nice pickup. So double strike's a big deal. Can't cast Monstrous Rage yet, but it also can Valiant the Swordmaster or the Challenger. that's not ideal. All right. We draw Valley Questcaller. So it's pretty cool that the maps are good with the Swordmaster. Lockdown is just a disaster for us here, but all right, let's Valiant Heartfire Heroes on top. I don't think Heartfire Hero is very good against them. All right, so we'll just play Questcaller attack for 4. If they have a lockdown here, we're probably dead, but temporary lockdown is one of the major limiting factors in this format. It is just so good against these like low to the ground decks. We have Get Lost, but like just tempo wise, it's just insane. Buys so much time. Kind of cute with the maps and our Valiant stuff, obviously. They dump a Beza. Okay. Here's a Heartfire Hero. I think we just cast Mouse. Leave a Get Lost. Yeah. Let's map first. Let's start. If I map, though, I can't end-step Get Lost. Yeah, it's just Mouse. We're gonna Mouse. Has Offspring, too? Yeah, sure. All right, I guess this is fine. It's kind of, again, walks headlong into... It walks headlong into a lockdown, but I can always kill it on the next end step. This is like a bunch of scries, 2 double strikes, Challenger's great. They have another Get Lost. Yeah, they have a lockdown here. It's really, really annoying. Oh, it's a rabbit, not a mouse. I made a slight error here. All right. Lockdown would be just brutal. Just brutal. Yeah, I mean, all right. Temporary lockdown's a real problem, folks. So we have Double Striker and Quest. So we're just gonna kill this now. They have another one. What are you gonna do? You know, like Scry. Top card is Heartfire Hero. Ship that one. Challenger. We get Double Strike and Haste attack. Might of the Meek is... I mean, it's bad if they have another Reaper, but it's pretty good otherwise, so let's keep that. Double Strike. Oh, it's going anyway, so... Double Strike attack. Take a hit, take a hit. There are 5. You know? It might be Beza or another lockdown, or they die here. Can the Mighty Mice beat temporary lock? Oh my god, man. Alright, so double Get Lost, double lockdown. And we're just going to keep battling, I guess. What more can I do? They missed a land drop, so... Offspring the Swordmaster. And now, basically, any card that targets or any red source is pretty good for us here. Nope. Alright, well, let's attack. Alright. Here we are. They missed the land drops. They're too busy drawing temporary lockdowns to make land drops. Do we get them? I think this is them salting off the didn't draw land. All right, sweet. We'll take it. So scrappy, but hey, what else can mice be but scrappy, you know? All right, so pretty sweet games, honestly. This deck has the ability to kind of go tall with Heartfire Hero and Emberheart Challenger, but going wide too, you know, with Valley Questcaller and Mabel both pumping the team, Swordmaster and Manifold Mouse both offspringing, kind of cool. So being able to go wide and tall is a nice little thing to have access to. A couple good removal spells. Might have Meek really cool here also as a little cantrip. And deck sweet. Like it a lot. So there's the mice for this week. Dustmourn's coming real soon, folks. My set review's coming out next week. It comes out just quick. It's just real quick turnaround. And I feel a little bad for all the kids who started playing during Bloomborough. Oh, the cute little mousies or whatever. And Dustmourn just full on horror. We'll find out what happens. All right. So look for that. Look, my set review, 10 new brews, Bronson Mythic, all the usual stuff, all the usual articles here on CoolStuffInc.com. Like my love hates early on, my early winners and everything else. And I'll be here. Check it out. Jim Davis for CoolStuffInc.com. See you next time, folks.